What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. We in these streets. We in these hot ass early morning streets, man. We in these hot ass streets. Got a little bit under the weather. Got this motherfucking cough. Excuse my language, but I got this cough and it's really annoying me. So if you can, say a prayer for your boy. All right. But this quick video is basically about my 5 things that I'm looking at or looking forward as they head into training camp in 2025. Obviously, I feel like it's a new excitement because you got a whole new coaching staff once again, new head coach. So we're here to see what's really going on. But in my opinion, I got these 5 things that me personally, I'm going to be looking at to see what happens. My number one thing, should I go to the least to the first? I'm gonna just go from just how I go, my top 1, 2, 3. So number one thing I'm looking at going into camp, Michael Parsons situation. Obviously, we know what it is. We saw it with CD last year when CD said, I ain't coming to camp until y'all pay me my money. We saw what happened. He got paid. You saw they did it with Dak to the 9th hour, but he wasn't a first-round draft pick, and I feel like that's why they kind of did him like they did. But Mike is a first-round draft pick. He's a top pick. His numbers have spoke for itself, and I think the thing in this situation is Micah is one of those guys. From what I see, he is a team player. He's a team guy. He loves football. He loves the camaraderie. He loves being around the guys. He loves that. So he's the type that, you know what? If an agent was telling him, "Hey, you need to stay home because we need to get this money. I don't need to get you getting hurt," it would be hard for him to do that. It would be hard for him to do that. I could see him being like, nah, man, I got to be with my boys. So I feel like the Cowboys should know that about Micah. And if he comes to camp, at the start of camp, and he's there, because it is majorly important because you got a new defensive coordinator once again. The installs, the reps, you're only going to get those real good reps when you're actually out there. And this is a whole new system. And, Micah needs to be there. So I think the situation is, I hope the Joneses just don't take this for granted, especially if he shows up and he's there every day. I think they really need to get with his agent and really expedite it and get this man signed, get it done. Let this man have a clear mind frame when he's out there doing it, because this is a critical year. You got a whole new coach, you got a new coaching staff. You just came off a terrible season, a lame duck season. A lot of people are talking about you, so you want to really start the foot off right going into camp. And the best way to start off the foot right is signing another one of your mega stars who he ain't going nowhere. Y'all not going to win this negotiation, because I feel like teams with the top players of the best don't win those negotiations. You feel me? You don't, because you got to pay them. They did what they had to do. They were drafted high. They stats backed up their draft status, and now you got to pay the piper. So that's just what I'm be looking at, and I hope they get it done so he can just have a clear mind going into camp and really make his mark once again. The second thing I'm going to be looking at heading into camp is this running back situation. I'm not as worried as a lot of other people are. Well, I don't know if it's a lot, but I ain't worried like a lot of other people are. I made quite a few videos about Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders. Sorry, I don't need to type my glasses. I'm sorry. But Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Jaden Blue. You still got Deuce Vaughn. I don't know what kind of role he's really going to have in this offense if he makes it. But, when I talked to my guy, Emory Hunt, man, he said Deuce Vaughn need to get more carries. Deuce Vaughn need to get more action, more work. So we'll see. Like I said, I think they're going to look to see how camp goes, because you remember they had Royce Freeman a couple years ago, and they were trying to hype him, and we all knew he wasn't going to do a damn thing on this team and probably was going to get cut. So, I hear the word out there that Miles Sanders might be the surprise cut. I think he might be a surprise player because he's got a chip on his shoulder. A lot of people are talking trash about him in Carolina. I don't think he fell off the map like that, but maybe we'll see. And this could be a redemptive story for him. So let's see first, and I think that's what the Cowboys going to do. Let's see how Javonte Williams looks. These preseason games are going to be huge too. And Jaden Blue, let's see how quick he's grasped this offense. Let's see. We know he's a rookie, but I've been saying use him out the backfield as a receiver as well, because once he can really get after those linebackers and put that pressure on them linebackers, it's going to be a different story. Go check out that video with me and Emery Hunt where he breaks down Jaden Blue and he breaks down Duvon. You'll really like it. So that's my second thing that I'm going to be looking at. My third thing I'll be looking at, Joe Milton, the backup quarterback situation. Joe Milton. What is Joe Milton really? I love the pick. I love the trade. I loved how they got him. You still got 3 legit years of the rookie deal with him. So that's awesome. So, you really can slow cook this guy and really develop him. He's still really raw. You know the athletic ability. You see the size. You see the arm strength. But he's raw as far as throwing the ball still. So please get him a quarterback's coach. Get him in the office. Use him as much as possible in this preseason, this training camp, this preseason, because you need to develop a guy behind Dak for real. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the first people talking about Dak Prescott's injuries. I was talking about him possibly injury prone in 2023. I was mentioning it, and then a lot of people came at my neck. And then 2024 said it again, and then you seen what happened. So I was mentioning Dak's injuries. Late 2023, I started talking about him like, could he be injury prone? Now everybody in the world is talking about it. Anyway, just letting you know, you need a backup quarterback. This guy could be the quarterback of the future. So please let him play as much as he can and let him play all them damn games in the preseason, because don't nobody care about Will Grier. My fourth thing that I'm going to be looking at is Tyler Guyton. Terrence Steele's Terrence Steele. We had hopes for him. He was undrafted. And Terrence Steele's Terrence Steele. You feel me? I hope he steps his game up. But you need Tyler Booker to take a second-year leap. You need him to take a second-year leap. The beautiful thing, I seen him working with Tyron Smith. That got me very excited. I would love to see Tyron Smith come on the Dallas Cowboys staff, man. If you ain't got nothing to do, Tyron Smith, come out here and get on that staff and work with that offensive line. You feel me? Help my guy Clay Adams. You help out. You know what I'm saying? Because if Tyler Guyton is working with you, he's working with one of the best to ever do it. Feel me? And, we all seen Guyton has the physical attributes. But like I said, when you look at the video and I pulled it up, the man has only played left tackle 1 whole season, and it was in the NFL against dogs. What do you expect he was going to do? So for real, for the season that he had, for all the experience that he had to match with it, that was not a terrible season if you look at it for the fact that you never played left tackle. You never played offense in high school. You was going to play defense in college. They switched you to offense at the last minute, and you didn't even play the left side. You played the right side. So come on, y'all. Let's give him some grace. But I'm really going to be looking to see how he looks year 2, especially working with Tyron Smith. I really would love to see that. That was, let's see, Micah, the running back situation, Joe Milton, Tyler Guyton. I'll throw Mozzie Smith in there too, because it's year 3 for him, and I still don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. I hope it happens. You see a video I made of him, but I accidentally deleted it, pissed off. But Mozzie, I still feel like you need a real vet. We'll see. I feel like they'll scoop up Linville Joseph, but I really hope Mozzie takes his year 3. But I have my serious doubts about it, but we'll see. We've seen crazier things happen. So I think those 2 players in particular, Tyler Guyton and Mozzie Smith, I'm looking at to see what they do. All right. And then I think lastly, since I talked about both of them, I think lastly is pretty much just the coaching staff. How's these practices going to be? How intense is these practices going to be? The offense, the defense, the installs. I think it's a real good situation. Like I said, I did the video. Having Eberflus on defense, being a former head coach, makes it better, because now you don't have to sit there and be there all day. You can go over there and advance, but you can trust your guy. He's been a head coach. He's been a defensive guy. You can trust that he's going to really do it. And he's been with the Joneses and the organization for about 5 to 7 years. So you have confidence that you don't have to worry about that. That's a great thing. And then Schottenheimer really seeing what he's really gonna do. I listened to Eric Mangini yesterday. He said one of the reasons why he loved Schottenheimer was because he was multiple. He was motion. He was always trying to set you up. He was stressing the defense with this offense. He was committed to the run. All the things that he basically said in that interview, Eric Mangini backed it all up. And now he's the head man. I don't see it changing. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited for Shotty. He's going to prove a lot of people wrong this year. You best believe he took it personal when everybody said he wasn't shit or he wasn't the right man for the job. He'd been a coordinator forever. What? Schottenheimer? Boo. Trust me, that's Libra game. You trust and believe. Libra like me, Libra like him. Oh, if some people was telling me, oh, you picked him, you did this. Oh, I'm going home every single damn night saying, I'm going to prove you mother suckers wrong, and I can't wait to do it. That would be me, for real. And I know Schottenheimer has it in it, too, because he's mentioned it. He definitely has mentioned it, and I know he's taken it very personal. So y'all going to see. I said coaching is going to make some difference this year. Not drinking no Kool-Aid, but I feel like Schottenheimer going to make a difference. I feel like he is built for this team. I love McCarthy. I have no disrespect for him. But I feel like Schottenheimer's young pulse, young enthusiastic spirit with the mind, with the realness, is what the Cowboys need. And he ain't no pushover. It's what the boys need more than what they got from McCarthy. But McCarthy had a foundation, though. You feel me? So now Schottenheimer just take what you already seen, 12 and 5 seasons, and take it to another level. So we'll see. Those are my 5 things. Tell me what you think about the video. Tell me how you feel. I think we're doing the Big Star Show tonight. Couldn't get it in. And then, like I said, my dog, me and DMV are doing it this weekend. Hopefully I get my dog Mike White Burgers and Blitzes. We've been in cahoots. And then look for next week for me and my dog Rome on Cowboys Fan Talk and get it in as we head or get ready to camp. Big Game James, I'm out. Peace.